What's happening, guys, and welcome back to a brand new GeoOB video. Today we'll be playing the final 4 games of our team duels for this week, hoping to get promoted to Masters. As you can see on my screen right now, we are 6 out of 6, perfect start. We're hoping to continue that today. How does that sound to you, mate?
Yeah, sounds great, mate.
Perfect. Well, we're going to hop straight in here. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and see you in the first duel.
Austria.
First round here, I'm thinking, yeah, Austria.
Yeah, we've got the
Got
black
the Austrian
reflector.
bollards here with the black reflector rather than the, I want to say, the silver one. You find
Yeah, it's like silver,
elsewhere.
white. I don't really know. That's Slovenia and Montenegro, maybe. I don't know. Definitely Slovenia.
Yeah,
You
definitely
can find
Slovenia.
it.
I wasn't sure about Montenegro.
Yeah, this should just be Austria.
Yeah, I
Not
think I'm
too
gonna
hilly though.
guess more over here.
I'd go like down here. I think we're down there, up here. I think. Just by
It
Vienna.
was just over on the east side there. Next round here, got a very remote round, very remote Russia round. See by the Russian bollards and then the black sock over here on this pole.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Russia,
Lots
you
of
thinking?
hills as well.
Yeah.
You
thinking this
I'm
could
not
be
too
similar to the one we had the other day?
What, down here?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said so. I'm not saying it can't be. I was maybe thinking like maybe over here in like Kazakhstan or Mongolia. It was down there.
It was still closer, not too many points. I don't know how they didn't pick up that was Russia.
Yeah, I think that's a good sign if they
Yeah.
can't get that.
Plate is
Is that
actually
European plate?
quite useful here. It's definitely blue, but I think it's a short plate. Could be wrong though.
Yeah, what would okay, well Northern Hemisphere, I guess it's
America
likely
and
just like
Canada.
I wanna say southern though. Kinda feels maybe like over here.
Quite like over there. I might go like like Iowa kind of area.
Yeah, I think it's just some American plate because it's definitely. I feel like the strip's also like just in the top left, not the whole left side.
Yeah. It was actually Canada.
Canada. Makes sense.
They
Yeah, they're
guessed
in Europe.
in Europe though. Could still be South America actually.
Or is it not Peru? I think it's Peru.
Definitely, yeah. I don't mind. Should I send on the Philippines anyway, or should I just come over to South America?
I'm going like middle kind of Peru.
I think I'm gonna stay in Peru.
Yeah.
Nice. There's one in Ecuador and one in Philippines.
One in Philippines. Yeah, I think I saw like I don't even know what it was, but I definitely saw something that made me feel Peru.
Okay, it's just
the
the UK
UK.
here.
Do you reckon it's like Scotland? I think it feels quite Scottish.
Yeah, I don't mind a Scotland guess. I think I'm gonna go more. I'll just go more like kind of in the middle near Stoke, Sheffield. But,
I'll go like quite north actually then. Like near Stirling.
I'll go near the Peak District. Sue doesn't like the Peak District.
Oh yeah.
Not too close though. Oh wow.
What?
Must just been a
What?
yellow plate in France.
It looks because it's weird because it looks British as well, which is
Yeah, that's a bit of a strange round. Is this Denmark?
Denmark. Yeah. Got the Danish road lines, Danish bollards up there, and Danish language ends in a VEJ.
Yeah, just zooming in on all that for the viewers at home.
Never gonna lose too much health in Denmark.
Yeah, not really. Canada. I think I'm just gonna go near Calgary in Alberta.
I wanted to say it was like way up here, but it might be way off. Yeah, it was.
That'd be. It's not gonna be game, is it?
I don't know. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But I had some weird feeling.
It looks a bit flat. Like Guatemala here.
Guatemala. Can't quite remember my Guatemala met actually.
Neither. I think this is the western one though, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so too. Sh-
I think this is the western one, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so too.
Very false. Very,
Oh,
very
you went with
false.
true.
No,
Oh.
very, very false.
That's fine.
What was actually the eastern one there? If you don't know what we were looking at, we were just looking to see how the mirror was at angle. It's half of the country. There's a wee guy who drives it, and then in the other half there's a significantly taller guy. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm thinking like maybe Greece here.
Yeah, I don't mind Greece. I was thinking like Romania.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna. All of Greece is like it's kind of hilly. This
Yeah.
looks quite flat. I mean, no, there is
My
hills in the
market-
distance. To be fair, if you look northwest. Well, I quite
Yeah,
like your guess. I think we just send it here. We're never gonna lose too many points unless it's like Italy or something.
Yeah, and they'd have to get it. And these aren't. Well, we're losing. I don't think these are that good. I think we've
Got
had
a
some unlucky
couple lucky
rounds.
rounds, yeah. Was
It
actually
was,
Italy. They are closer, but
That's
it's not
game.
never gonna be too much. Yeah, it is game.
I mean, 3.5 times multiplier.
Yeah, that's
Shouldn't really have been losing.
first
to them.
game we record. We take an L.
Well, we're losing. I don't think these are that good. I don't think these are that good. I think the camera's the problem.
Yeah.
Can't play under pressure, eh?
How many tournament wins have you got? Is it Botswana?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll swap. I'll go down here. They're right near
Yeah.
the border.
Yeah, but I think we're in Sweden.
I think just the road lines should be Sweden, so I might guess quite north I think I'm gonna guess on this road up here.
I think it's quite north, but I'll go a bit more south just to be safe.
Yeah, I just think if you just show me the landscape, I would think Finland straight away, but obviously the road lines would indicate Sweden. Could it even be? It couldn't be Estonia, could it?
No.
No, just Sweden there.
I think that's where yeah, that's right where I would have guessed if I didn't go more south.
Mongolia here, held by this very unique car. It's quite an easy one to remember.
I don't like Mongolia.
Yeah, it's quite a difficult one to region guess. I'm gonna go here.
I'll go like over here.
This one should be Canada here, right?
Yeah, you should be here.
Just trying to look to see if I remember these poles in any way, but they're not kind of angling up or anything. Alternating. So I think I'll just go near kind of Quebec, maybe Ontario. That's
I was
sort
going
of
to say
area.
Ontario. I might go.
I think if we're
West.
confident it's this region, we might as well stay in Quebec and Ontario.
Yeah. I mean, it could maybe like Manitoba or something. So I'll go a little more west Ontario.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
nice.
just Quebec there? They both just really west. Well, I'm guessing Washington as well.
Yeah.
And that's a big chunk of damage. Is this Uruguay? Argentina?
Yeah, I think Argentina. Maybe Uruguay.
I'm gonna go maybe down here. Stay in kind of the Buenos Aires kind of area. 'Cause I don't think it's too hilly either.
Might go more south. No,
Don't
I
mind
think I
that.
might go more north.
Yeah,
It's not that dry.
maybe not. I
Yeah,
should have
it's a lot
stayed
more
more south. That doesn't matter.
I wouldn't
Still
have
doing
been
some
much
damage
closer to
there.
anyway. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Italy here.
it should be just with this Italian language, the red roofs going on.
Yeah, also, you see these road lines? It's like white on either side, and then no central one.
Yes.
I think it's. I heard it was good to associate that with Italy. I wouldn't say like guess Italy if you see it, but
If
it's a
you
very
think it
common
looks
thing in
like
Italy.
Italy and then you see this.
Yeah,
it's probably
like I loaded and saw this. My first thought was Italy, but
Fair
it can
enough.
definitely be like more eastern as well, and that like Romania and that.
Yeah, I think it does look like Italy.
Yeah,
Whereabouts in Italy, I guess?
I'm going near kind of San Marino.
Yeah, I like that. Even more
Very north there.
northern, near
not too
Venice
bad.
area.
Is that South Australian Stobie pole? What's that called? Southwest. I believe it is. What was in the tips and tricks video? Yeah, you can also see another one kind of south. I couldn't remember the name of it. Have been informed it's called a Stobie pole. So apologies to any Southern Australians, and I do believe that is where we are.
Yes, same. Big up to Stuart Walker in the comment section pointing out that they were indeed called the Stobie Poles. I hope we're pronouncing that correctly.
I believe we are, yeah. But yeah,
Big shout out to you, my friend.
I'll go here. I think if we're both in South Australia, I think we should be closer.
Yeah.
Unless they know it, of course. I imagine, yeah, they probably do know it if they're both gone.
Maybe they watched the tips and tricks video.
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, we are still close there, so.
Driving on the right here.
Yeah, no U plates, but the plates are long.
Yeah. Could this be like Russia?
Yeah.
I didn't get an immediate Russia vibe from it though.
I didn't either.
Doesn't mean it can't be though.
I'm not seeing a black sock anywhere either.
Yeah, there's not
Again,
much to go off in this round.
No. Maybe like. Oh, red blur. Is it Ukraine?
I don't know if that's just a brake light.
No. Brake light doesn't look like that. Let me check the copyright. 2021. Maybe it could be Ukraine. I think I'm gonna go Ukraine.
Yeah. I know it's not very visible, but if you look kind of southwest, it does look like that could be Cyrillic.
Yeah, it definitely.
I think I might go Russia, like just to be safe.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it is Ukraine here, but yeah, go Russia. It's not.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
it was very north
they're both
Russia.
in Russia. How are they closer? I guess they probably are because they're other direction. Oh, red sticker on the sign. I feel like I've heard that before. I've not got a clue what it is.
This is, I mean, it looks quite real.
Well, I'd have said Romania again. Last time we said that it was Italy.
That is true.
I don't think it's.
There's no Italian plates about it.
Oh, is that? I think it's Bulgaria.
Bulgaria?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've got the bilingual signs, which are Bulgaria, but I might be wrong.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did just go Greece just in case, but that should be almost at the end of the game.
Maybe it would have been closer in Romania. I guess the right bit. Oh. Hey ho! Sounds good, but what? Is this Spain?
Yeah, it should be, just with this ladder pole here, which can be found in France or Spain. Obviously this looks a lot more Spanish, and they've got the Spanish language. This be is it the Pyrenees?
I was thinking like over near Murcia somewhere.
I want to go here. Maybe even a bit more in. You know what? Just go there. Because it doesn't look, it doesn't look too dry. It also doesn't look too green. We do have a lot of mountains, kind of eastern.
Yeah. Well, we definitely, even on 4 times damage, I don't think we can lose here.
Yeah. It's actually
We're all very far,
eastern.
but that should win it. Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
it does.
Just
Lovely.
about.
Puts us 1 out of 2 for the day, which is never
1
a
out of 2,
bad thing.
7 out of 8 overall. Yeah, second in the league now.
Playing the same people again, and we've actually knocked off, I think it was about 20 rating from the last time we played them. This is Poland here, obviously got these Polish bollards here, if you needed any more confirmation. Over here we've got .pl on this tractor.
And we've also got the
Polish
phone code
language.
+48, which is Polish.
Where in Poland are you thinking? I'm not the best at region guess in Poland.
I feel like Poland's impossible to region guess. That's just my opinion.
I think I'm gonna go a bit more inland, just in case it's a bit more middle.
I just click a bit north and east, or a bit south and west, and hope for the best.
Yeah, so. Lovely.
Ah, good guess there.
Yeah, not a bad guess at all. Can we get a nice wee flawless on these guys?
I mean, I would just take a win personally, but I guess of course
We're in the Alps here, I believe, in Austria. Obviously, we've got these Austrian bollards with the black reflectors on the back.
Yeah, they've also got the little nipple on top, which I don't know if it's unique to Austria, but it's definitely a lot more common.
Yeah, definitely. The Lego brick, as I call it. That's a good guess. I don't know why they were both so Easter.
Yeah, I mean, one guy's like on a flat bit, which doesn't make any sense, but
Yeah.
there's Brazil, I believe.
Yeah, so it's very red.
Game 28.
And the Brazilian pole.
Yeah.
I think I'll go in the kind of Sao Paulo area.
Yeah, I think it's definitely around that region.
Should we both just send it there? I can go a bit more
I'll
south.
go I'll kind of go like up here. Let me look at the pole. Wait, we've got the
Also,
water
another way
tank.
to the Brazilian water tank.
Yeah, just saw it.
That was
I was
one
thinking
where
it could be all the way south, yeah. Or it could be all the way north, actually, is my other
Yeah.
idea.
this one should be Poland again. Should be Polish language.
I think this is more northern and over near here.
Yeah, it was just quite near the middle there, near the Warsaw. And we get the win there. We are looking at America here.
Yeah. Wingate. I mean, it definitely feels western somewhere. I don't know if I should go more north or south. I go more north. Should have gone south.
That was a wee bit more south. They're quite close there, but only doing 400 damage.
Yeah. Do you think that they should like make it so in team duels they like accumulate they add both your scores together?
Like an average.
Yeah. So it's less based on like one guy being close and more based on the average of both of them.
No, I don't think so, because I think hedging's a big part of it. And I think that it would make it less enjoyable to play the game if you both know you have to guess in pretty much the same place every time. Because it would just turn into solo duels.
Yeah, you're right, to be fair.
Do you think they should do averages?
No, I don't think so.
Can be better in some ways, like when it comes to being lucky. Like if it's an average, you're not going to get as many lucky players. Editing O here. Let us know what you think about this in the comment section below. Weren't really commentating on that around there, but it was just Chile.
Yeah, Chilean poles. I made I think the unique card to Chile. It was like the white one, but you can see a bit of like the kind of black by the front. It's a bit hard to describe, but yeah.
You saw it on your screen, so.
Yeah, you can rewind the video if you'd like.
Is this Australia here?
Yeah.
It's very green.
It is quite green. It's not South Australia, I don't think.
I'm gonna go. It could even be like. It doesn't. I mean, it looks
I really
like it could
actually
be a
think
wee
it
bit hilly.
I think it could be.
I like
Bass.
Tasmania here.
Yeah, I definitely think it could be. Yeah, see? 2 hours not even bad. Like, chances are that's about as close as
we
we've been anyway.
We actually won. Should be Finland here, if I'm not mistaken, just with the TIE street sign.
I would be inclined to agree.
Nice, good little
Yeah,
spot at
it
the
was
end.
it.
Obviously, we're not too much closer, but always nice to deal a little bit of damage, especially in a country as small as Finland.
It's not that
Finland's
small.
not that small. Do you know where we are?
Definitely Europe. I'd say like
The road lines could be.
I'd say like these ones.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in Estonia.
Yeah, it's fair with the road lines.
Could even be like Romania.
It may
Or
be
it's
like
just
Estonia.
Estonia there. A little bit further away, but
It's a very
moving
slow
on
moving
to-
game.
yeah, moving on to quadruple
Already,
damage
no
here.
one's taken that much damage.
Yeah, but,
No one's taken that much
one
damage
round's enough to win the game.
in Romania or anything, because obviously that is where we are. Oh, was that? I was thinking it was it could be a Polish
Poland.
one, but I was like, there's no way. It just doesn't look like Poland. But I mean, I'll
It's a
try
very
to go,
narrow road, though.
I might set like this, like just the Malaysia Indo kind of whole area hedge.
Yeah, I think. Are we gonna double commit Southeast Asia?
But if we are driving left, we're not going to be anywhere else really, apart from Africa. But there's no way to Africa, right?
Yeah, probably
But
not.
if we're not driving left, we could definitely be South America.
It's tricky round. Not one that you want to get at this stage in the game. We are actually Southern Hem, which is quite a useful thing to realise at this stage. So I think I am actually going to switch up.
Okay, well I think that would make sense for Indo, and it could also be South America. So you want to go South America? I'll go like Indo.
Yeah, I just don't know where in South America this would be.
It's not going to be. This definitely isn't Arge. I don't think it's
Doesn't look
Brazilian.
Brazilian either.
Is it like English? I actually. I'll drop a
Could-
fully stumped in the chat.
Could this be New Zealand?
You know, well, I don't think so, but you know, if you want to guess, I don't mind, because there are actually white signposts as well.
I just don't think this is South America.
Go New Zealand. Actually, kind of, sort of, maybe. It was
That
Africa.
is South Africa there. It's actually Eswatini.
Yes, where's white card? That's. If anyone knew that, drop it in the comments.
Yeah, big shout out to you, because we would have never got there. This one should be just South Africa though. Going up near to Musini. Obviously we've got these South African poles here.
We do, yeah.
From the R508, which is a yellow.
Well, we're in the Musinia Game Reserve. If we could find. Oh wait, if you got road R508.
Yeah,
That's
I'm at the
maybe
R71, R26. This has annoyed me that we can't find it.
Yeah, we won't be far, I don't think. Oh wow.
Oh wow. And they found it exactly. Which is actually going to be the game. Such a frustrating round to lose on. We're recording
It
this.
all comes down to this round. If we win this, we get promoted.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm building suspension.
Yeah. Should I put dramatic music in?
Yeah, do that right now.
We're not in Europe.
We're not in Antarctica.
Not in Africa.
We're not in Australasia.
We're not in Asia.
We're not in North America.
We're not in Europe, lad.
We're not in Paraguay.
We're not in Venezuela.
Not in Guyana.
We're not in Suriname.
Not in French Guyana.
We're not in Chile.
We're not in Bolivia.
We're not in Ecuador.
We're not in Brazil.
So what have we got left? Colombia and Orange. Anyway, no, we're not in Colombia.
I think we're in Colombia.
Okay, we're not in Peru.
Alright, so we're in Colombia.
It's Chile.
You said Chile. You said Chile.
Yeah, that's on me.
We're gonna move up the continent, yeah.
Yeah.
After Africa. Botswana, I mean.
Botswana.
Hadn't turned around.
Maybe Eswatini. It's quite flat though.
There's a lot of tall golden
actually
grass.
I'm gonna go in Eswatini just
I'm
to see the
back
golden
Eswatini.
grass.
I might go in, I don't think it's Botswana. And I'll go in Botswana, but I think it's Eswatini, just for the record. This guess isn't real. I knew it was Botswana.
He does have the eye of the tiger. Are you sure about that?
Right, this should be Bermuda car here.
Damn straight, mate.
Yeah, it was Bermuda
I would
car
like-
there. They only sent one Bermuda. They sent one in, I believe that was American Samoa. Hold on, I didn't get a chance to zoom in.
Is this
Driving left.
the mighty Britain?
I'm willing to make that assumption, yeah.
That red roof looks a bit weird for Britain.
Those poles look a bit weird for Britain.
It doesn't feel that British. But it feels a little bit British.
That means we're Northern Ireland, I reckon. If it looks
so
British.
I thought, because I was just thinking of New Zealand, like, could it be New Zealand? Obviously it couldn't be. And you said Northern Ireland, I was like, oh, are you talking about New Zealand? Because obviously, like, the Northern Ireland of New Zealand.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're talking about Northern Ireland.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to guess in Northern Ireland.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll guess all the way north.
You idiot! You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
We look really stupid, by the way. We look really fucking stupid.
I know, but we were driving left. Could this be Bhutan?
Mate, can I do something really stupid?
Yeah, permission granted.
I'm gonna guess up here in India.
I back it. Can I do
wanna guess
something
here?
relatively stupid?
Guess that. I think you should guess here. That's what I would say you should do, but you can do what you like. I wouldn't have said it.
Was India there? Both in the right
Yeah.
country, but both in the wrong bit of the country. It just looked too hilly to be down there, but evidently we were wrong. Did you hear about like this little island off the coast of India? I think it's part of India, and there's like this tribe there, and like they don't know about
What's that?
stuff, and like, wait, where are we before I finish the story?
I don't know.
Okay, I think we're in Bulgaria or Romania or Ukraine
Poland.
or Russia.
Well, that's game, but yeah.
We have lost. Anyway, back to my story. And like there was this guy who's like, people who are like trying to get over to this little island to see
What,
this
they put, like,
tribe.
a can of Coke there.
Yeah, no, there's a guy put a can of Coke there,
And he
but there
got
was
arrested.
also no, there was this guy who went over there and tried to like preach Christ, and they just killed him. And a helicopter went over, and they saw the tribe like burying him, which is pretty mental. Anyway, I don't know if that'll stay in or not, but guys, that puts us second in the league, 7 wins out of 10. Was it 1 out of 3 today, which isn't great, but
A 4, I think.
we did quite well. Yeah, sorry,
we did well off
one
camera.
win, 3 losses.
Yeah, better off camera, I guess. But hopefully that'll be looking to change next week. We'll be better next week, I would say. I've got a feeling.
Yeah, well, hopefully it'll be our first master experience in team duels. Obviously, we've both been in there in solo duels.
Different team just.
Anyway, guys, that has been GOB. If you did like, fuck. Alright, guys, that has been GOB. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to smash that like and subscribe. It's bye from me.
And that's bye from me.
Alright, see you in the next one.